Welcome back to Crypto Tutorial. On today's video, I would like to discuss Chainlink, how it's currently performing and what we would see during the upcoming days and hours. But before doing so, I would highly appreciate if you could give me a big thumbs up down below and as well support this channel by hitting that subscribe button right away. So thank you very much already, and let's get started on what we are currently seeing on Chainlink. So for sure, we have been inside of this descending parallel channel. I would like to call this a descending parallel channel for quite a while now. It started on the 15th of November, and right now on the 9th of December, we are still inside of this downtrend, and we have seen this descending resistance with multiple touch points below getting formed. So that is for sure something absolutely important, and you can clearly see that we as well went all the way towards a retest where we are currently trading at, and we got rejected. So that is absolutely something you would like to consider right now. As well, what is clearly very important is that we are seeing a major level of support underneath us. That is this descending support zone with multiple touch points on top as well. So therefore, if we do see a further decline right now, breaking down below the 23.6% Fibonacci, that is very likely that we're going to find support on top of this descending support zone. So that is for sure absolutely important. Well, this being said, I would like to discuss right away the EMA ribbon and take a look at where we can currently see support being found on the EMA ribbon. Well, what I think is absolutely marvelous to see is that for the very first time after the 15th of November, we are right now seeing a clear breakout above the EMA ribbon, and we are finding support on top of it. So this is actually looking absolutely marvelous to me, and I personally hope that we are going to be able to stay on top of the 23.6% Fibonacci at $21.41, hold strong at this range where we are currently trading at, and eventually see a breakout taking place and a major move towards the upside afterwards. So I did measure that move already by selecting the touch point of the descending resistance all the way towards the first touch point down below on top of this descending support. And if we do see a breakout occur, you can clearly see that it will be a major leg towards the upside. And what I think is absolutely important is that this breakout will be absolutely insane, because it would be a 28% breakout towards the upside. For sure, a trading possibility that you do not want to miss out on, especially because it will be heading all the way towards the 50 range of Fibonacci at $27.94. As well, let's take a quick look at the 1 hourly time frame, and what you can clearly see on the 1 hourly time frame is that we are seeing something very similar occur of what we did see before. Previously, we saw a movement all the way towards this descending resistance. We got rejected, and we found support on top of this 38.20% Fibonacci at $25. Afterwards, we did see a further decline because we got rejected twice by this descending resistance. But currently, we are clearly still finding support on top of the EMA ribbon on the 1 hourly time frame, but as well on top of this horizontal level of support at 23.6% Fibonacci at $21.41. So actually a stronghold is getting created right here, and I personally think that if we are able to hold strong long enough, we will actually see a breakout taking place. So for sure, this is something you would like to monitor closely. This being said, if you are right now willing to purchase cryptocurrencies and you do not want to miss out on this perfect trading opportunity on Chainlink, do not forget that down below in the description you will be able to find the link towards Bybit, and by using this link you will be able to earn up to $3,500 deposit bonus if you are a first-time depositor. So do not forget to do so if you are right now willing to enter this trade together with me. I am personally waiting for this opportunity, and I think it will be a major leg that we will start getting created. What else I would like to discuss? Well, the fixed range volume profile is something I think is absolutely important to take into consideration right now to see where we could expect movement towards the downside or a major level of resistance getting created. So therefore, I would like to select the beginning of this downtrend all the way towards the very last point, and what you can clearly see is that the most amount of volume was traded approximately around the $26 range. So therefore, if we do see an increase all the way towards the $27.94, it is very likely that we are actually going to get rejected at the $26.32. And afterwards, what we would like to see is actually a support being found on top of the 38.2% range at $25.02. So for sure, this is the scenario where we are looking at, and you have to take into consideration that there's major resistance above us at approximately $26.32. So if we are going to see an increase in price action, it is very likely that we're going to get rejected and find support on top of the $25 range afterwards. So this being said, I would like to discuss as well the MACD. On the MACD, what you can clearly see is that we are losing momentum strength on the 4-hourly time frame. If we head towards a 1-hourly time frame, we are seeing the opposite taking place. We are seeing momentum towards the downside. What I think is quite good to know, if we do see a crossover of momentum towards the upside taking place within the upcoming hours, due to the fact that we are going to see an increase in price action, it is very likely that we are going to retest this descending resistance and as well perhaps see a breakout occur at that point in time, heading towards that range I discussed previously. Lastly, during this video, I would like to discuss the RSI on both the 1-hourly and 4-hourly time frame, and what you can clearly see right here is that we are actually creating a bullish divergence. Why is this the case? Especially right here, we are seeing clearly a higher low on the chart, but clearly a lower low on the RSI, and therefore right now I'm personally quite sure that we are actually going to find a stronghold, perhaps on top of the $21.48 or a that bit below it, but not way further. So right now I'm actually quite bullish on the trend on Chainlink. I personally think that it is a great opportunity to see a breakout occur above this descending resistance and afterwards that major leg towards the upside of approximately 28%. And if we head towards the 4-hourly time frame, what you can clearly see here that we are actually seeing this minor decline in strength on the RSI, but what I think is quite good to know is that we are right now approximately at the 50 range on the RSI, and therefore if we do see a further increase in price action, we still have plenty of space to see further continuation and as well a major breakout taking place before we are going to get rejected due to the fact that we will be breaking out above the dotted line on the upper part. So currently, just to summarize, what are the key aspects that you have to take into consideration? Well, for sure, right now we are seeing Chainlink heading towards a retest of this descending resistance, perhaps being able to break out above it and seeing a major leg towards the upside getting created. If this occurs, you have to take into consideration that at approximately $26.32, we will be finding major levels of resistance, and therefore a rejection at that point in time is likely to occur, finding support on top of the $25 range. And if we do not see a breakout occur above this descending resistance, it is actually very likely that we are going to see further continuation towards the downside, heading towards another touch point on top of this previous descending support and finding support on top of it once more. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy the content, do not forget to give me a big thumbs up, and what I would highly appreciate if you could subscribe to this channel. So thank you very much for watching and have a nice day.